there is a niche in the market for this kind of a product, and especially in nowadays modern houses where a lot of young Indian people are living in apartments. And I think of some friends that I have who are living in apartments. You only need to buy a couple of pieces and it just brings that whole light into that room. Also, there is a lot of practical stuff that you have, which looks very nice. I would love to put any of your wine glasses or anything, as I said, to use it for a dessert, which will just make a simple gulab jamun, as my husband said, look really enticing. I think you really have some very good, there are lots of gifts over here that one could make for Christmas also. Make your own oils, make your own vinaigrettes and pass it around. So I think it has a very practical value too.
It's very fresh and at the same time very stylized. So it's a great combination. It gives a certain a gay element and a friendly element, and so it will bring some color in the house and also in day-to-day wear, and so nice things to wear to put on the wall. So it's
on top of that, it's very easy to maintain. It's extremely easy to maintain. So I think that's all very good for you.
Very original.
I think it's a very innovative concept and design, and the best part is that we basically need any surface. It could be jewelry, it could be glasses, it could be even a wall in the house, it could be any interior element. So the best part is that on any surface it could add color and design. So, and the best part is also, I feel that because it's very abstract, it's not, it's just design, so it's also universal. Like whether you have a contemporary home or a slightly ethnic home, the colors would still match up to our Indian aesthetics as well as international, and also because it doesn't essentially deal with a particular theme. It's just so it makes it universal.
Something really magnificent because it's something which actually even depicts the Indian tradition. This is something which we have seen even when we talk about some of the rare arts of the country. We find the similar thing even in Kashmir, though they basically do it with glass, and we also find that towards the Rajasthan they do the same. So this is something which is very innovative and something resembling our tradition and yet coming out as something which is contemporary. So it's beautiful. Even the people who are not from India, they can connect to it, see something which is beautiful, yet being maybe of somebody from US. He might like to put something which is not typically Indian, but yet have a feel of India. It's combining both, our country and something which is very innovative and new.
The innovation of the medium is brilliant. The way she has used the medium, the material, and of course the art presented has a vibrancy of colors which I've really enjoyed. I quite connect with it with my kind of work, being vibrant, colorful, and the way she uses patterns, I think it's quite amazing.
I love the colors and I like the creativity. It's not over the top. The colors are very pleasing, aesthetically done, and it's something that can fit into any home. It doesn't necessarily have to be a very arty home. It can even go into simple homes with simple straight lines. It just adds that dash of color to even a monochromatic room. As well as to a hyper-colored room, it would just add that dash of color in a corner. I really am appreciative of the combinations that you have used, the different materials, the copper, the glass, and the combination that goes with it.
Very, very novel idea. In the first place, I've really not seen anything like this. And the creativity that has gone in it is just amazing. And the color palette that I see going around is very, very interesting, very bright. So it even speaks about the person, the personality, the kind of colors that you've used, a happy person. And I think they could go with any decor. That's another thing that I've noticed. One could pick up anything and just put it anywhere, and it could be a talking point, a point of conversation in any home. That's what I think. And then I think you've even thought of products which again can be used in any room. Like these little bags that you have per se, a person can take along, and then these little, you know, the glasses and the vases and these bottles, everything is just beautiful and really nice.
Well, I'm really happy to see the range of products we have because it varies from the smallest of things to the biggest of things, be it small little earrings or those big wine bottles or those customized leather bags. It's incredible to see the amount of range that SAHAR has to offer in this exhibition. And what's even more interesting is CHAMAK PATTI, because this is so unique in what it has to offer. The fact that she's played with so many colors makes me happy looking at them. So when I walked into the store and I saw so much color, it instantly brought a smile to my face. I think it's beautiful.
It's eye-catching. You know, you walk into a store and the first thing you see are your products because they're so colorful. And you know, when you feel them, you can feel the quality as well and the kind of design that has gone into it. Obviously, a lot of thought process of the designer. So it's looking absolutely wonderful and it's eye-catching. And that's something you need in a in a market where there's so many products. You need something eye-catching and something in your home that the guests look at when they walk in. And that's CHAMAK PATTI.
Well, it's absolutely amazing. It's vibrant, it's full of life, it's very alive, it's something very fresh, something that I've never seen before. Even the medium, I don't know very many people who work with this medium. And I think it's absolutely gorgeous.
I think the medium is so amazing. Like, I've come here with my friends and the fact that all of them are astounded that you can actually make something. Everyone's first question was, what is this material? And when I told them it's reflective sticker, they're like, how did she do it? How did she even cut and put each and every little piece? They're like looking at each and every dot in these little glasses and they're like, she cut out that dot and she put that in. You know, that's how tedious. And I think anyone who doesn't even understand art who may be far relieved, you know the amount of intricate work which has gone into something like that. So each and every piece and everyone's really amazed because it's so unique. No one's ever seen anything. I've seen so much of it on you and being a previous patron as well of your art. So I feel that, you know, I've forgotten how unique it is for someone who's seeing it for the first time. When you see it with your first time eyes, everyone's just surprised that you can actually do something like that, and the kind of range that you brought about, that's amazing. Like from glasses to bottles, it's absolutely amazing and so very colorful. I want to like live in this place. It's like living in a rainbow.
I'm blown away with the concept because I can't imagine that somebody will pick up a sticker because I have this thing stuck on the car as well, you know. So I can't imagine you pick that up and turn this into beautiful artifacts. And handmade is something I'm very attached to because, you know, I come from an art school background. Anything handmade, I'm very attached, and especially if you're doing it, you know, like one piece at a time. So we used to do like things like block prints and batik and all of that. So even if you're using a brush, you go much faster. But here's is like so very amazing, and I think even the ideas are very unique, and most of all, very colorful, very colorful, very festive. That's the best part. So I'm sure it will be like something that people would love to carry and give away in, you know, festivals, be it any kind of religious festivals or otherwise. It'll be a fantastic gift as well. And I love those, you know, the wine glasses there. I'm thinking maybe we can just drink from them as well, champagne.
When I just spoke to SAHAR and she said that these were products that are quite commonplace. You see them on signages and everything, and I think it's very creative of her to sort of cannibalize something that we take for granted and then sort of transmog it onto products and make this beautiful mesh between functionality and art. And I think it's fantastic if more people could do that. And I think she does it very beautifully, and she's got a great eye for color.
Well, I always love fusion media. Mixed media is really great. So, as Rahul said, using something that is commonplace in everyday life and then taking it to be something decorative and artistic is a talent. And if you can do it well, then you've got something that is not only beautiful, but something that you can sell. But I especially love that the products are glow in the dark. So I think that there's a market there for the sort of disco diva who wants to really make a statement on the dance floor. So I think that's worth trying out. And I also think it really reminds me of an English artist and sculptress called Clarice Cliff. The kind of mix and mesh of colors and the sort of hard angles with some soft angles, it's very reminiscent of that.
Very creative, and you know, I was just reading that the material which has been used is pretty much used on the trucks. And it is very durable, and if it can sustain the rain and other things outside, then I'm sure for the home product it's a wonderful thing. And so I guess it's amazing. I mean, the creativity which is reflected and the brightness in all the product also shows what SAHAR is, I guess.
Who would have thought of using CHAMAK PATTI as an accessorizing element? I think it's a wonderful artistic idea. It's attractive, it's vibrant. Congratulations.